What's up, guys? My name is Rachel. Today I'm going to be giving you an honest review of Genie script and Online Millionaire Mastery by Wesley Mergen. That is, what a name. My first thing that I want to say is that if you are watching this video, my assumption is that you are maybe unhappy with something in your life, looking for a change, something along those lines. And for me, a couple years ago, I was in a job that I absolutely hated, and I started taking courses, and some like this, where it's like a mindset shift thing. I've taken a couple of those, and maybe my bias will show when I say that I didn't really find them that useful. I've not taken Wesley's course in particular, but I have taken 2 or 3 that were very similar to this, I would say. And they just didn't seem to bear much fruit for me personally. And so to start with, I just want to give you an alternative. I did end up landing on a business model that I think just really changed my life in a lot of ways, because I didn't have to work 50, 60-hour weeks anymore, and I wasn't making like essentially no money for doing all of that work. And now I get to spend time with my family, with my friends. I get to travel. Like, there's a whole just different set of things that I get to do, and it's because I took the leap on a different course. So what I do now is I basically build websites and then I rent them out to business owners. So a more concrete example of this is, let's say I build a website that says landscaping in Chicago, Illinois. Okay, so I'll build it. I do really generic branding on the front end, maybe some stock images, stuff like that. And then on the back end, I just do some really basic SEO. No like coding is required for this. It's pretty simple. I think almost anybody can do it. I'm not a particularly smart or gifted individual, and I can do it. So I think that means you probably could too. And then from there, I start ranking on top sections of like Google or different search engines within a couple of days. It's pretty quick. And when I start getting leads and phone calls coming in from this, I will call up an actual local business owner and say, hey, I've got these leads that I don't need. And we negotiate a deal that says that they pay a flat monthly fee in order to have all of these leads go directly to their contact information. I typically charge anywhere from about $500 to $2,000 a month for this particular service, for renting out the website, for funneling all of the contacts to their phone number, to their email address. And I've been making about $10,000 to $15,000 a month for the past 5 years alone, just from doing this. And the best part is, again, I've talked about, I get to spend a lot of my time very freely, is because once I build the website and get a client on, I don't have to do anything else. It just sits there and I bill the client monthly, it gets them leads, and it brings in my income, right? So it's really like a win-win scenario here. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, you can check out the link in the description box below. Otherwise, I will get into the review. So Genie script by Wesley Mergen. Again, I've already mentioned that I might have like a slight bias to this because I have taken courses like this one in the past. Basically, it's a 30-day like mindset manifestation program. And it's designed to, they use the words like reprogram your like subconscious, whether that's like repetition, meditation, visualization, or like brainwave audio tracks. I am somebody who is already like kind of suspicious of this. I think if you're gonna spend money on something, maybe you should just go to therapy, see a licensed professional. I just think this feels very scammy to me personally. I think I maybe got kind of scammed out of some money. Now, usually these aren't very expensive, and this one is not either. It's very accessible money-wise, I think. But I think that you can find a lot of this information free on YouTube. Look up visualization exercises and meditation and sound things, and like there's a lot of stuff that you can do that you don't have to pay for. I would maybe give that a try before you do this. That's just my personal opinion. And that's really all I have to say on the matter, because I don't want to dog on this, and I don't want to like beat a dead horse essentially. I've said what I think about these courses. And if it's something that you still think is right for you, then you should do it. But if what I have talked about previously piqued your interest at all and you want to learn more about it, again, you can click on the link in the description box below. Otherwise, I really do wish you guys the best of luck, and I will see you in the next video.